Hey guys, in-game 10 Master Do here, and welcome to the next part of my Let's Play of SSX Tricky. In the last part, we completed the freestyle event of Alaska, and in this part, we are going to start the race event of Alaska. Now, in terms of race tactics you can choose, this beginning part, when you get off of the start gate, you might want to take one of the two shortcuts that are onto the side of the track there, because, quite frankly, there are a lot of racers, or all the CPU racers, from the start gate will rush off of the start gate and then go into that middle part, and then it becomes a little bit clustered, and you might get knocked over once or twice unless you're punching back, because some of them will punch at you, which is never good. But yeah, so be wary of that. I tried to take that shortcut again, it didn't work, and I looked at my footage again and realized I never hit that shortcut out of the 4 races, or 3 races and 1 freestyle event I did. So that's a bit unfortunate that I don't get to show you that, but trust me, it is possible. Like I said in the previous video, we gotta tilt to the right just a little bit on that rail, tilt back to the left. And then just be careful. What else? This jump, you definitely want to get a lot of air, because then you'll smack into that thing. And it's not bad if you do, but it just slows you down. If you actually manage to jump over it, that's much more preferred. Also, in this little section where you have to jump over the river, you really want to focus on jumping and not doing tricks, because the jumps are deceptively big, and also for some reason, unlike most of the time, you barely get any air when you jump. I don't know why. It probably is the physics or the angle or something, but when you jump, you barely get any air. You only get enough air just to hop over that little gap, so try not to do any tricks there and fall into the river. That would be preferred in racing. So yeah, otherwise there's not much else to talk about. I mean, keeping control of yourself, of course, slowing down on the ice, that sort of thing. Yeah. You know what? Now would be a perfect time to talk about some other stuff. So, hopefully by the time this video has been released, I've released a test HDMI recording video of me playing on the PS3. Because recently, I've gotten an Elgato HD video capturing device, so I can record stuff on my PS3 and Wii U, which I don't really have any plans for yet, because originally, like 2-3 years ago, I was like, oh, I want to record Call of Duty, blah 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 blah. But then it took me 3 years to actually get an HD recording device, and by that time, Call of Duty fell out of fashion. So, for now, I'm thinking about, like, I already recorded something that I've wanted to record for a very long time. You may or may not see it when this video is released, but I'm thinking about doing a Metal Gear Solid 4 Let's Play at some point, because I really like the Metal Gear Solid series, and that game is the most easily accessible game, and it's also the Metal Gear Solid game that I've played the most. So yeah, I'll think about it. But I do have one other Let's Play series that I do want to finish first. Not Star Fox SL, but I already started recording a different Let's Play I definitely can finish, unlike Star Fox Assault, which I really don't have any sort of motivation to finish, unfortunately. Maybe one day I will figure out some sort of willpower to finish it, but right now, it's not doing it for me. So, yeah, back to the game. We're definitely more than halfway. We're about 80% through the track. The AI is a bit strange in this game. I realized this as I was recording, because, well, they're not like super AI from Mario Kart 64 in the sense that they will keep up with you if you're in first, but at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, they're a lot faster than you are. I don't know, or maybe it's because I haven't been taking. I've taken like 1 or 2 shortcuts, minor shortcuts this entire track, or not many shortcuts at all, so that's probably it, because most of the time I dominate in SSX tricky tracks, but in this track and Aloha Ice Jam, I really haven't been doing well. Aloha Ice Jam is a different story because I take that one big giant shortcut at the end there, but in this one, not so much. So here I actually managed to get the big jump at the end, and you have to be very careful. I should have told you this in the last video, but at the end of that big jump, your character will be angled in a strange way so that if you don't fix yourself, you land on your side and it'll kill the trick, which is devastating in the freestyle mode. Screw you, Luther. But yeah, so you gotta use the left analog stick to kind of angle yourself in the correct way, because if you've played this game until this track, then you might have realized by now that if you use the left analog stick while in the air, you can fix your angle of descent, which is useful if you're about to hit a wall, because then you can angle your character for the board to hit the wall, and instead of crashing, you'll land the trick with your board on the wall, and then as you fall, you have to fix yourself on the ground. It's actually pretty advanced stuff, but yeah, so just be wary of that. I'm gonna say, I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I apologize if the video looks a little bit strange, because I finally figured out what to do and how to fix the iMovie desyncing problem. But it's a little bit more complicated, and the end result makes the video look really dark compared to past recordings, so I do have to go into iMovie and do a little bit of color correction. And I'm no video professional, so I'm just YOLOing all of the corrections, so I apologize if it looks too dark or if the colors look weird. But I did try to brighten it, because it's weird. If you brighten it, then the screen brightens, but then all the colors will become black and white a little bit, and so then you have to fix the saturation, and then you have to fix the contrast, and it's weird. I just have to experiment with it. But yeah, otherwise it's working pretty well so far. As of right now, it's still in like the process of which I have to edit my videos now. It's still a bit of an experimentation, so you guys are gonna have to be a little bit patient with this, because especially if the music's too loud compared to the gameplay, because for this video and the next, I didn't think of putting the music in afterwards, after I like upload it. It's weird how my system is. So basically, I put in the music on my PC and then render it so I can put it onto my Mac. So I can't fix the music on my Mac, so I'm sorry about that. But in the future, I will fix this by not putting the music in until it's on my Mac, because I don't have to put the music onto my PC until I put it onto my Mac. It just makes no sense. I'm not sure if that made sense to you, but yeah. Basically, I screwed up the music, maybe. I don't know, it sounds fine to me, but that's just me, and I'm not you guys, so you guys gotta tell me about this stuff if I screw up. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I have a list of things I want to do regarding my YouTube channel, especially since I want to start it up again and start doing stuff on it, because now I have more accessibility to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, in the future, if I think I still have my old SSX 3 footage all the way back from 2 years ago still on this Mac computer. So if I can find the Peak 2 footage, I think I can replace a video that actually got flagged for copyright, which is terrible. But yeah, so apparently Pendulum is protected by all sorts of copyright laws and rights and stuff, and that's no good. But when I started uploading my videos to my channel, I had no idea, had no experience about YouTube or its copyright terms and conditions. So I I did this like 4-minute long introduction to Peak 2 music video thing, and then suddenly my video was muted because I used Pendulum's music, and it sucked. So I thought I was screwed, because by the time I realized that I got muted, I thought I deleted my original footage already. But I actually think, quite possibly, oh, that's what happens if you jump too high, quite possibly that I can actually find the original footage and redo that episode. Now that'll be exciting because I'll be revisiting some old content that I haven't touched in a long time, but that's only if I can find the original footage, which I think I can. Because from what I've taken a look at in my computer, there's a lot to look at my Mac, because I don't know how the Mac computer processes videos, but somehow I've been finding copies of game recordings. But anyways, from what I can tell, I've lost the original footage of Peak 1, but I still have the footage of Peak 2 and 3, and I think that's Peak 2 is the only one that matters here. But yeah, we're coming up on the end of the track. Of course, I'm only in 2nd place, but I'm soon to overtake this dude because I'm much faster than him. And just kidding, he does have a higher speed stat if I recall, and also because his board is the racing type instead of the freestyle type like mine. And I freaked out there and reset because I thought I crashed when I didn't, but luckily I have unlimited boost, which got me the gold medal. So yeah, that's it. We'll see you in the finals next episode. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.